Hey.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Girlz Trip Radio. I am your girl, Petty Erica. And of course, this is Chrissy Dane.
Just Janika for now.
And Angie. And we are Girlz Trip. Woo! And we are live from the ATL. We made it, guys.
Yes, we are here. Been living up for the last 48 hours. Now we're here for you guys to get to it.
Ow.
So we're going to be discussing,
Honey, our fabulous girl, Jazmine Sullivan.
yes,
Heaux Tales.
yes,
Yes. So, of course, we know that Jazmine Sullivan released her EP, her album, what, 2 months ago? 15 months? Homegirl.
Fire.
Yeah. So she's been down for what, like 3 years or so. I mean, she looks great. She looks fabulous.
amazing.
But did she just hit us with that damn album like that? Like, the truth?
She's been going through some things these last 3 years. You
I
hear me?
know.
And this game she's giving us a life. She's telling everybody story.
Listen, I was like, oh, she not been pushing.
Did she know me?
She didn't know me like that. She ain't go out with me that night.
She was in my bushes, in my bed. Girl, she might know my social security.
In my head.
Yeah. How she knew what was in my car?
So, okay, so my favorite song on here is, of course, On It.
Yes.
On It. And what's the other one? Body. I love me somebody. So my whole thing is, who really owns the pussy?
I agree with her. Now, prior to her saying what she said, I'm thinking, I know the thing said it's your pussy, it's your pussy. But however, after she broke it down, like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. What you think?
mean, I can agree to a certain extent.
Okay.
If he throws some dollars or something like that, that's what
It
he
is.
is.
But tonight,
That night, but it's not his.
not permanently. He bleeds in the pussy.
I like that.
That's right.
Good word. I like that.
That's the new word.
Yeah, that's the new word.
You're leasing the pussy. You don't own the pussy.
And it's not least to own either. So wait, but if you marry,
You still it's still like
pussy.
it's everybody.
It's
both
every-
of them. It's
Oh.
the husband and the wife. It belongs to both of y'all.
Okay, it's our pussy.
Yeah, it's ours. It's one.
I'm glad you said
It's
that. Everybody.
Not everybody. Like, because I ain't be paying no bills, and then of course I ain't like that song Body trying to wake. I mean, 'cause we all been there. We've been there. We had like one night stands and been waking up and looking like.
Baby, sometimes I ain't even know
I
that.
told y'all my story last time about the.
Yeah. We refresh our memory. What happened?
Our story. This is way back when, before marriage and all that. Way back. When you come home, you got had a little bit too much.
Was it dial-up?
What
Was the
happened?
internet dial-up or was it high speed?
Oh, it was dollar for
Okay.
sure.
Okay,
It was dollar.
Okay.
It was way back.
Way
back
back.
when you get home and you wake up the next morning and you like stepping over bodies like that right there. So yeah, I can relate to that.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing I'm not doing. I don't care how good the D is. I mean, you can play for my business, but I don't care how good the D is.
Oh no. This one right here is a different story.
Yes, honey. Listen, no.
So,
Let me step on this.
Right. Okay.
so you know what?
that good. Thank you.
I'm gonna plead the fifth one. I'm gonna plead the fifth one this one.
Okay, you leave it alone.
Oh, you
I'm gonna leave it
You
already.
Okay, right there. They already know.
I mean, but you know, like, I don't really think it was just the dick because the dick wasn't really like that big.
I want something.
You pay for it. Big doesn't necessarily mean good. Because I done had some big and just laid
But
there.
paying for it in one way, paying for it is like helping the person, you know, helping them with little situations and stuff. That was still a form of paying for it, right?
But I believe like custody is all walk of life. So if in your walk of life, you pay for it, you pay for it.
And then you can learn everything because the learning experience because you pay
Long
for
as
it.
still pay for it.
Long as you're not
Oh
still.
no, my shit's too good that you can't. No, fuck no.
Okay, so you learned your work, right?
I learned my word.
But
I learned my word.
I tell you one thing I am going to do with a good D. I'm gonna sit on it. Literally.
Yeah, I was told, I was supposed to catch something. I was told I'm a breed though.
So do you think that when you get the good, do you think that men get more sensitive than females or females sensitive? I personally do a lot of sensitive, Ralph trained, Cole Thomas type.
I think we flipped the
I
game.
understand.
It used to be like that, but I think we flipped the game over the years. Before I would say women are so emotional, but over the years we flipped the game. We flipped the game.
I've never been one of those girls. I'm sorry, and I'm not bragging notions about it, but I've never been emotional until most recently. But even being emotional most recently, they still got me beat. I'm sorry. For me, men have always been more emotional.
Sorry.
When it comes to
It's
me,
real
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Men are, sorry, not sorry. Y'all are some
No motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say it just like that.
Y'all are some real females. I'm just saying.
Y'all
I'm just
are.
saying.
I'm just trying to make you grow.
Y'all like you want to say something so bad.
I need you to say your feelings. I need you to pick up your feelings. Pick up your feelings, boo.
What are you basing this off of?
Experience.
Give me an example of men being more emotional than women. Give me an example of men being more emotional than
I
women.
get an example just from 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
You ruined my weekend because you ain't called me all weekend. That's emotional BS. Like, what had happened was, I'm somewhere out of town, taking kids to some business, having a little bit of time between. Why am I ruining your weekend because I haven't called you? That's emotional for me.
No, that's not emotional.
What is that?
That example you gave was love. So I mean, if you can give me an emotional example, I'll be glad to. No, that's it.
I might love you, but I'm not gonna call you and ask you why you haven't called me. If I love you, I'm gonna call you and say, hey, baby.
Do you know how many times? I received that phone call?
I love you, not.
How many times?
You know how many times I received that phone call? Like plenty of times. And I don't say, oh, you just being emotional. You know what I mean? Just, as a teenager, I got that phone call. Whole bunch. Your significant other saying why you didn't call me, you called up being emotional? All right, cool. Next one. How about you?
How about if you're like you meet someone, y'all talk to a person or whatever, and you meet up on a date, okay? So then they say they want to see you again, which is fine, right? Okay. But however, like you have things already in place. Like I was in the process of moving, like I'm doing that. So I can't. However, once I'm finished, I have no problem. No, all the person goes through is all about them. I'm tired of being lonely. I really like you. This is the second time everybody talks.
That's emotional.
That's right there.
That's
Like,
emotional.
but not one time did you say,
Can I help you
with your moving process?
What do you mean?
So that we can speed this.
That's selfish.
No, but let me explain something to you. All right. Damn it, I hate to throw us under the bus, but this is one thing. I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about other niggas. But I'm just saying that every guy was not raised to be perceptive and be able to hear you say something and say, oh, let me do this. Some guys was only raised to say, if the person asks you for it, then you do it. But every guy doesn't know, oh, do that. Let me help him with this. They don't know that.
And that's what's the reason behind it? Does that mean that they was raised by their mama or their
And that's, now, a mixture of the two, a mixture of the three.
Okay.
Sometimes it's because the woman that raised them didn't teach them that because she didn't experience that, and she was raised differently.
Okay.
But most of the time, the male is supposed to teach that, but every guy don't know that. So it's a mixture. I can't even say it's one over the other.
So you blaming it on the lack of male influences in the household?
No,
I'm just saying because
somebody not knowing the right way.
Yes, because there's some women. I used to feel like a woman can't raise a man, but a woman can. I used to think that they couldn't. But what it is some women got the mentality for the man to have and can teach you, and some women don't.
No.
Some men don't have it, but to have a not perfect, to have the best well-rounded, you need both, right? But you can do it with one or the other, especially if they on their game.
Not correctly.
But not the best way is well-rounded. That's the word right there, well-rounded.
A woman can raise a man because as manly as people used to tell me I was, like my emotional wise, I still don't think with a man.
You can't teach him every little thing, but you can make him well-rounded. You can make him well-rounded. You can't tell him what it's like to pee or something like that.
I can't show him how to pick.
Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe that's the wrong example. Maybe that's the wrong example.
Especially like relationship stuff.
Yeah.
I can't tell him what to expect from a male's perspective.
Correct. But like if I had a daughter, right? There's, different things that y'all go through. I can't tell her that, but I can ask a woman that I know, could you help me? So I mean, like, if you don't have
the technical aspect, you can raise a child because they're gonna grow while they live. You raise them, but to be able to raise a man, raising a woman, to be a woman, you can't do that because you're not a woman, so you wouldn't be able to.
So the women who've been raised by their father, you saying they're not women?
I'm saying that she's not a woman to the fullest degree to be able to understand what's the.
Yes. But we all lack something. We all lack something, and so whether she lacks something in this area, she might have something in another area, and people that was raised by both parents and all that, they lack in another area too. That's the worst. That needs to be on the motherfucking cake. Now, once he's already a man, you can't help him? No, what you saying? Yeah.
I cannot help a man, or I cannot teach a man to actually feel like a man. I can't do it. We're grown. So if you don't feel like you're man enough, or you're not a man, that's something that you need to deal with on your end, that you need to fix. I
need to find a mentor.
So, and older, when you get older, I can't do it. We both old. We trying to find our way. I got my way. When you try to find your way, it's not gonna work. It's a teaching ground at the point. I ain't playing time to be teaching. I'm ready to learn, and graduate and go ahead and give this guy a dig, honey. Alright, so let's get back. So, what's the notion about being a paid whore and a broke whore? Because my uncle, God rest his soul, he died last year. He always told me, he said, baby, you can't be running around here and giving up. You can't be a paid whore and a broke whore. Which one you want to be? So, I don't like the word.
So why do you have to do that? Because help me somebody to sleep around, because you can be paid and broke and just still be a young lady. But okay, all right, Uncle Rush is Uncle said, you want to take it out?
You can't be a broke hoe. You got to be a paid hoe. You have to be asking for nobody. But here we are searching for millionaires and to take care of. But nowadays, most women are more self-sufficient than what the men are.
Absolutely. And I'm not looking for a millionaire to take care of me. Not financially, like, because I've always been financially stable. But I am looking for somebody to take care of me emotionally. And to meet my flies, to meet my finances. You don't have to make more than me. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be rich.
Right.
But if we are equally yoked financially and emotionally, you know how to deal with me, then we good. Like, I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me financially.
Right. Although that would be nice.
Although that would be nice. Like, I want him to make me all the way, but he don't.
And if you can't, like, you can't be stagnant where you're at. Like, I don't want a guy that's stagnant or complacent. Like, I need somebody to be my teammate. Like, we're gonna come together. You know, we're gonna build together. Like, I'm gonna bring my strengths, you gonna bring your strengths, and we're gonna build. Like, don't come in, you can.
It's an empire.
Like, that's my mind is always growing. Your mind is always growing. It might not be at the level my mind is always growing, but we need to be like keep going because like I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be
Right.
Like I want to be able to enjoy. Like I'm no longer young. So I want to enjoy my life. So we need to build something so that we can have something. We can do what we need to do. Like do stuff like that. Don't have to worry about like the finance. So like you don't have to if you don't come with the money and stuff like that. Like come with the ambition and the drive. If you have that, like I need somebody that's gonna make my fly. Like if you have that, then we can take over.
I can teach you that. I can teach you how to feel. But you gotta have it within you to be a hustler. That hustler mentality, you got to have that.
Now, my whole thing is, okay, he doesn't have to make the same as I make. But if you know, let's say we married, the whole help me thing, okay, if he's not making what I make, I understand that. But if I'm paying the mortgage, you're paying the BGE, the insurance. If we're going on, if I'm paying for vacations, you're paying for excursions. If I pay for dinner, you're paying for the
If you can't pay for dinner,
Or what? If he pays for
Unless-
dinner,
unless-
if he pays for
I'm
dinner,
taking you out.
Hold on.
If I'm
Or if
taking
it's
you
your
out,
birthday,
you
you
out.
celebrate with
Or if you have a joint account, maybe I
Right.
put the card out.
Right. But like we're not going.
Well, I don't know about a joint account if don't make that sense.
Yeah, like don't ask me out and then when the check comes, like you
You
look
look
at
at me
me.
sideways. No, we ain't
Like,
doing that.
nigga.
Especially when we ain't talking about the prior. If we talk about the prior, we not going.
Like if you so good.
But I think the key thing is they have a lot of men. Not only do they lack the ambition, but they get intimidated by successful
Yes,
women.
they do.
How does
They
that
do.
work? And it doesn't work because it's like a constant battle. Because insecurities, you got the arguments, the fight. It's like, baby, look, I'm trying to make us work, build together. Let's invest together. But if they don't have that mentality as you do, that drive, it's not going to work. It's
They don't superiority.
However, like I'm gonna be on the men's side just a little bit. However, like I'm just saying, hear me out. Because I know some females who do make like simple money, you know, all they kind of like switch roles. However, but you still have to, a man still has to be a man. So they make that man feel less romantic because he don't. But you're okay with it, but it's closed doors. But
that's not our job. We can't make them. We cannot make them feel like a man.
But I think she mean like don't be masculine. Don't make her feel bad. Don't make her feel bad.
Like you took on that role, you knew from the beginning that we had, and you took that on.
Right.
But don't sit there and be out in public or be and make it known that like that you're doing everything. That, you know,
Yeah, that's not
like
fair.
that's not fair. Like cause you signed up for that. You know, it's not like y'all got married or y'all got together and then you knew. You know, later on down the line, like you
So
knew that was
basically, we do need more men, but you know, call in. What's the number? Get the number. Call in.
I don't think we have it.
No,
Oh, you can't call in today.
but it's some comments I want to read though.
Okay.
So basically, you saying
Dr. Philly has some comments. He wants to respond to. What's the
Okay,
comment?
our missing sister said,
we gonna keep it going. Go ahead. You got it. I'm a little wet.
Girl, you better sit on it. I just got a little wet. Go ahead.
our missing sister said, the mother is his first contact with emotions. So if her emotions are not intact, she will F him up to the core, and the father in return supports that emotional part.
I'm confused. You said what?
She said that the mother is his first contact with emotions. She's the one who teaches him emotions. And if hers is not right, then she will mess him up.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And that's true because it all goes back to like how they're raised, like
Or how the
you know,
mother was raised.
how the mother was raised. Like it's like a chain reaction. Like mental health is serious, and like therapy, like people need to take therapy serious. Like it's okay to get therapy.
Trauma.
And
Sure.
trauma.
Yeah.
Like
Is that real?
like
We talked about that last week.
So the issue is in the black community. The idea that
It's a stigma. It's a stigma. We don't need
We
therapy.
don't need therapy. That's what we
That's how we do. Even if we don't think we need it, sometimes when you talk to somebody, it can give you
So
the aha
why
moment.
why do we need therapy?
Why do we need therapy?
Because you have
No,
to
I mean
work
I agree with you, but I'm
need
saying
therapy
explain it.
because you have to work through certain issues that you were not able to
Sometimes you don't even know.
It lies in your subconscious.
A professional person.
Because we tend to normalize dysfunction.
Exactly. Because that's all we know. It is normal for us.
And there's a lot of stuff that's normal that is fucked up shit.
And you would be surprised. There's a lot of individuals that keep stuff in their subconscious and they don't realize it's really affecting them until they sit down and talk to someone. Like, it's always in your subconscious. It's always in the back of your mind, but you don't really feel like you just know you're going through these depressive states or this impulsive states, and you just don't
Or
know
you
why.
might not even know what those things are. It's like I'm having all these emotions.
That's
And I don't know
true.
what
And it
those
usually
are.
takes trauma to actually bring about like things. Make you realize that. Like I lost my son, you know, in 2019, and grief has like so many phases and levels. And what it did was it brought a lot of things that I suppressed in my childhood to the forefront. And so now I need to deal with grief, and I need to deal with some passion. My passion. And then you realize that there was an issue. And then you do it. And a lot of times people are like to do is like past traumas because when you go back and try to think that young little girl, that young little girl that made, you know, you have to bring up some stuff that might not be okay with some family members. And you got to deal with that.
Because the truth hurts.
Yeah, the truth hurts. It hurts.
Or you suppressing it yourself because you don't want to deal with it. You black it out and you don't want to deal with it.
And that's why we in like this forever ending cycle. Like, you wonder why like all your relationships don't work out. And why your friendships like you that person always trying to save someone and your fault. Like all that comes from like something that you dealt with like in your childhood. Like we have to go back. You know, a lot of people don't want to go back because it was fun.
And we'll never be healed. We will continue to keep. The cycle will continue.
Because you might run into something else that brings something else up that you surprised.
So, speaking of that, Jazmine has a song. Which one of her songs are more emotional? Okay, I like the one when she talks about being cheated on and then turns around and being cheated on. Yes. So have any of you ladies ever been cheated on and then turned around?
I've always been cheated on, and then when I finally found the one, I cheated on him because it was a.
You've been through that?
Yeah,
I've been through it.
I did too.
I've
been because like
through it.
for me, it was to the point where all right, like you were like you finally put yourself up there as having like a bad relationship, and then you finally decide to give your heart to someone, and then that person knows that what you went through in the past, and they still like broke your heart, and then like you turn cold, you know, and that's what I did. Like I became cold. Like it wasn't my intention to become cold, but I really had like my girl was like we got a cold. Like I did. Because I went on like multiple dates, and I went on like 3 dates in one day, like back to back. Like this person goes like 3 dates. 3 dates in one day. Whatever. Whatever.
That's because you a stallion.
But dating doesn't mean that.
You a stallion. Right.
Dating
Right.
doesn't mean that.
My friends will tell you I am the queen of church hugs. Like with all the sticking out like so nothing is touching. But it is what it is. Like I don't. And if you give me that person like you're only trying to. Because a lot of people only want to be with you because the way they look and like the outside and physical. That's and that.
You don't say.
Don't worry about that. We all been COVID tested. We're negative.
I don't deal with that. So it is what it is. So yes, I went from one date and then we could pick up yes, I love to know I'm good with them. I'm good. And I went to the next one. I make sure everything was in the same. That's why we all in the same area. And we went to the next one. You know, you was speed date. Yeah. I had a drink and an appetizer, and then I had like a meal, and then the third date was I was shopping.
Oh, I like it.
They knew it, you know, and that's how I was. Like my feelings were like.
But see, this is the thing. Even though they did it, who was to say that that's normal? Like,
It's so not me. That's not me. And that is so like not who I am.
But because you was a woman scorned, and you flipped the script and you turned into the person that was doing something to you.
But
That's true.
Because I was one of those people
it wasn't directly because like they wanted more and I wasn't. I did know that I couldn't like give them more because I wasn't emotionally attached. I was still emotionally attached to that other person. So I didn't, you know, it was like I never let them on like this will go further, but I just
let them know what it was.
Yeah, let them know what it was. And that's the whole thing. Like a lot of guys won't see and they don't let you know what it is. So my whole thing is be upfront. Give me that option. Like if it is what it is, you know, don't leave me on and then I find out, you know, somebody called.
At least you was being honest.
Like let me know at any time, let me make that choice. If I choose to still see you, then I choose to take all the consequences that come with it.
That's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
that's me. Like let me know what it is and let me make that choice. You take my choices away, then I find out.
That's scary. That's right.
That's fair. That's fair.
We are grown adults. If I'm a grown adult, then I'm capable of making decisions on my own. So if you're in a situation or I'm fixing being, then be man enough and moving up to say, hey, this is what's going on. Let me know if you're with me or you're not. We're two grown adults. That's the thing. When it comes to people, we tend to hide stuff. And it's like, why? We can actually make because we
Liquid courage.
Find the option to be able to say I'm with it or
Liquid courage.
I didn't do
I
it
was with a man for 17 years, off and on, and all I ever asked, because he was my best friend, for honesty, what do you want? What is this? You sell a dream of something that you don't even want, and then wait a minute, and then you do the total opposite. If I come to you and say, be 100, keep it 100, what do you want? Do you want this friendship and us just to do this together, be best friends, open relationship? Don't tell me you want something that's something you really not want, and you need it on for 17 fucking years.
that liquor courage is courage.
17 years, don't do that. It's like I've always been a female to play my position. Whatever my position is, I play it to the fullest. When you change that position, or when you don't give me the opportunity, and you make the choice for me, that's when I go on. 17 years.
Feeling some kind of way.
I went through that for 17 years, and I went through 17 years of protecting the person.
Is it over now?
It's 4
Cause
years.
you like serious, like.
I mean, I still
She just had
have
a flashback.
I still help out, but it's just like I made myself feel like I was so worthless
Oh, there
for
it is.
17
There's the
years.
clap. The clap.
That I
The
didn't
clap.
like to
On life.
He made me feel like that I wasn't good enough, I wasn't worth it. Other girls were better than me, just that. And at the end of the day,
But that's
I was a boss bitch.
That's a form.
I had more than all these
That's a form of him trying to control. That's a control. Yeah.
I played a part in the shit. I played a part in the shit. Too much power. I gave it too much power. That part is power. I gave it too much power. Power that you do not deserve. You want And it wasn't even the sex, it was just the fact that I fucking loved them.
Blame the men for that though. Y'all won't try to see hoes.
Oh, baby.
Sick of your shit.
Do I say I still love him? I'm not in love with him. I still care deeply for him.
17 years, how could you not love him?
Yeah, it's just no way you can't love them. It's just like when you hear the stories, they know who they are.
I don't love my ex. 18 years.
I ain't gonna lie, I love my ex, but I'm worth more. I'm worth more than a background singer. I'm sorry.
Over there.
You still love your ex, man? You still love your ex?
Oh,
No!
right, she's like you confused him. You never stop loving him, and I really feel like I just think love shifts. I don't think that people say they don't love.
So
Love
here's the
shifts
thing.
to another place.
Here's the thing.
They didn't know answer because I can care.
I used to believe. No,
Love
I used
shifts.
to believe the same thing that if once you love somebody, you always. I used to believe the same thing. And so I went through it personally, and I can personally say you will not always love somebody just because you have loved them. Because I was in a marriage for 18 years, and I can tell you I do not love my ex-husband. I don't love him. I would want nothing bad to happen to him. But that's how I love him. I love him.
Erica's right.
I love your love shifts.
I said that. Erica's right. Yes, y'all.
Love
Okay.
shifts. It doesn't leave.
No, yeah.
Like with my 17-year person, I love his son. My love shift to his child. I don't love him.
That's your situation. That's not everybody's situation.
People
My
all-
love didn't shift. When
Women
somebody
always do that.
no.
I
When
don't do
somebody
that.
hurts you so bad, and when somebody hurts you so bad to the point that you despise them and want them dead, when I recover from when I recover from that, there was no love, but there was I forgive him.
Give it all out.
I forgive him. This is not therapy. No, this is not
Okay.
therapy. I forgive him, but I don't still love him.
Okay.
I'm not
Wait.
mad.
Wait just a minute, just Janika. You wait just a minute.
Wait, what?
Wait just a minute, just for now. Okay, so here's the thing. You're trying to rewrite. You are trying to rewrite history. Okay, so we're in a relationship. In order for me to hurt her, she had to love me, right? If she did not love me, I couldn't hurt her. The shit I'm doing wouldn't affect her. So when she's over me, she can't go back now and say, because she's over me, that she never loved me.
I didn't say that.
You
I didn't
did
say
say that.
No, I didn't say I never loved him. I said I don't love him now.
You mean like your love shifted?
No, I don't mean my love shifted. I want to say
Your love.
A shift is a change. A shift is a change. Yeah, first I was here, now I'm here.
No,
I
so
shifted up.
That's level to this
it's
thing.
level.
Yes.
It's level. So you can go from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
I'm down to 0. I'm down to 0.
But you used to be on you used to be 100 when you were sitting on it. Now that you ain't sitting on it, you on 0.
What happened?
She was 100 when she was sitting on it. Now she ain't sitting on no more. She on 0.
I'm not taking away from that because when I sat on it, but I was sitting, but guess what? I wouldn't sit on it and spit on it with nobody else's pussy or spit. I wouldn't. Even if it was on fire. Even if it was on fire, I would not. No, I'm sorry, I wouldn't. But however, going forward, what's another song we discuss? So Jazmine also has a song where
The song "Girl Like Me" really like struck a chord with me, and I kept listening to that over and over again because how do I relate to it? And what sense is because, like I said before, from going from worthless to worthy, as far as me not always feeling like I'm good enough, like I wasn't just enough with this person, like, you know, they wanted somebody better, not understanding that's the best. I may not look the part or look at what they're looking for, but I know it's half the shit, half the certain type of women guys looking for, they ain't even that caliber nigga they even ask for.
somebody put a song on Instagram, like, how you asking for all these things that you are not?
Yeah, I like that.
Word? Yeah, I don't like that either.
Like, I feel like you love who you love. And my thing about it is you work on things together, but you don't make somebody feel like they're not worth, you know, them being in your space.
But what happens is that right?
I think that says more about the person than it does about the other person.
Right.
Because if you have to make somebody feel like they ain't shit that's because you feel like you ain't shit for her. That's what I feel like. I don't care how bad somebody, how I don't want to be with someone. I'm never going to make them feel like they ain't shit.
Right.
Not intentionally anyway. I'm going to always tell you, you are making sense. You're right. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not me.
It's the problem.
I'm not going to make somebody like you. I'm not going to do
But
that.
you know what? At what point
Because I feel good about me.
actually tell them the truth? Because that's the problem. A lot of these things get sugar-coated. Oh, okay, it's fine. No, the fuck it ain't fine.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
When you put yourself
Because
down,
I'm
that's
dealing with the
So let me put it in perspective. So if a man is not doing everything that I need him to do for me, again, it's still me, not him. It's what I need that he's not fulfilling. So he may be amazing for somebody else. It's still I don't have to tell him he's not shit. I can tell him what he's doing it doesn't work for me.
Right. But how
That's not
long
sugarcoating it.
you do it? Before y'all roll out, or you still stay there and be stuck?
And that's another
question.
And try to be miserable.
How long do you stay with the person that keeps stabbing in your back, the person that's holding the knife? How long do you stay before you leave?
Nobody stabbing me in my back.
I'm just saying, when I say stabbing you in your back, like not treating you with your worth, the person that's holding the
He's
knife.
not capable of doing it.
And it's not his fault. And it's not his fault. Right.
But I mean,
Like,
at what
you can't make somebody feel like they ain't shit because they're not for you. You don't have to make somebody feel like they ain't shit because if he's not giving you what you want, he's just not the man.
But what about the person that
he
keeps
might
coming
give somebody
back?
else exactly what they want.
What about the person that keeps coming back?
They only come back if you let them come back.
Right, but what if they come back
Speaking
saying
of
I've
coming
changed?
back,
So first of all, like if they know that you're a good person, whether it's a man or female, I'm not just saying on people on women. Like, of course they're gonna come back because when they go, right, they're gonna try.
Understand what they
They understand what they had because they went out and they tried to find what you lacked, which might have been one or two things in another person. They realized that that's the only two things that person had. You had like 8 things they wanted, but you was lacking 2. They went and found the other 2 person.
And that 8 that they was lacking,
Right. And they realized that
rewind.
I can't do what the 8 can't do without the 8 that she don't have.
Right.
But I could probably work with the 2 that my last one. So they're gonna force them to come back. Also, they're gonna come back if there's no consequences. A lot of us could
right
Because
saying the same shit.
and because there's no consequence. I'm not saying that people can't change, like they cheat or do whatever, and then they can't change. However, why should I change if there is no consequence? It's like a kid. A kid gonna continue to do what they're doing if we're not mad, if we're not doing no discipline.
Or you tell them 5 things that's wrong and they come back and fix the one, and the other 4 things like
you complain or you voice. I wouldn't say complain. You voice your opinion. And okay, it's good for a hot second. Okay, I'm gonna do this. The shut to pacify her up. Just let me do that.
They know what to do.
But then, weeks later, I might even a couple of days later go back to the same shit.
It got to a point where if you know a person, it's routine. So with my ex, his whole thing was, he was talking himself. He was talking himself. If he don't went somewhere, he don't went away. I was a homebody, so if he don't went out of town, went somewhere, whatever, and then you come back, I got a new car. I go to work, I come back, I got a whole new bedroom set. Or I got, I don't got some Gucci.
come back home, you got new car, new bedroom set. He done fucked up big time.
Exactly, because I know that you don't get them get no business because that's what you do. That's your routine.
I like the gift.
Me too. I love the gift. I love the gift. But when I realized that, okay, I know what it was from the beginning. I knew what it was from the beginning. But my self-esteem, because he put my self-esteem down low. And I was raised in 2 parent homes. So I wanted that for my kids. And he isolated me where I was, the homebody, when I went to school, got my real estate degree, when I got my license degree, I got all this stuff that I need, but he didn't want me to work outside, and I didn't know that he was isolating me. This is his process of isolating me from everybody else. I didn't know that at the time. That's abuse. Because a lot of times, you don't have to put your hand on somebody. You don't have to put your hand on somebody to be in a abusive relationship.
Exactly. You got verbal abuse, mental abuse.
And to me, like the day that I told him, he went to raise his hand, and then I told him, I said, hit me. Because I read you hit me because those bruises will be gone within a couple of days. But the emotional, it's like a long that you cannot get rid of. And then you're raising children who's gonna follow in this same cycle. And where I realized I thought I was doing my kids a service by keeping them around. I was being doing a huge disservice because I was allowing my daughters to say like this is okay, and I was on my son to say this is how you can treat a female.
But you can learn from that because then you start telling your children after the fact, mommy was wrong, right? Mommy didn't deserve this. And when they see mommy right,
that was like the best.
And don't go into the same shit that mommy went through.
Exactly. When I
So they had those lady conversations.
So we have a male on here who believes that we need a male point of view. So everything that we're saying is based upon a female's perspective. Which is
but be a male because I spoke on both sides. But if you're a male, then let's be on it.
But my thing is tell the truth. Because we have men,
Just keep it 100. That's all we ask. Just tell the truth. Keep it 100. Don't play us on the head. Tell us what you want. Stop. It's like this.
Tell us what you want and stick to that.
They don't even know what they want.
Stick to it.
Then don't waste my fucking time.
They don't know what they want. They like social media, all that. They dictate to what they want.
Like I want a chick with pretty toes, and you got fungus for days. Like come on now. Like you can't.
If a man want a woman with pretty toes, but he has fungus, I think you just give him a pedicure.
I'm saying is the expectation. I'm the expectation that men
take them to the Chinese people. Take them to Ming Ling and give.
All right, Diamond. I know we
gotta wrap up.
Time, so let's answer a couple.
Get to the
Let's
question.
a couple more questions.
What do you have for us?
Okay. Mia said too often women we stay put knowing we should leave.
Yes, because we think sometimes if they're going to change. I stay so long because personally, I stay so long because I'm like one day this person's going to wake up and realize who is next.
So that's one instance. Another instance that I constantly deal with is that when you get to a certain age, you get to a place you don't want to start over.
That's another
By the time I'm 40, if this nigga don't act right, me
As far
agree with that.
me, like I say, for one, like you get comfortable. And being comfortable don't mean you're comfortable in somebody treating you right. Like you're comfortable into the cycle of what you're going through. Like, you know, so like they say, like, in order for you to grow, you have to be uncomfortable. And like I was comfortable as I was used to. So I thought like this was what it was. You know, but you know, like you need to be uncomfortable to actually move. So that's like
To roll to that next level.
Well, when am I reach my comfortability? Like, how long do I have to be uncomfortable?
What?
But it's us as women to stand and say, you know what? I could be bad all by myself. I used to hear my mama say that all the time. I could be bad all by myself. And it wasn't until that I got older and went through relationships and issues where I'm like, you know what? I can really do that all by myself. I don't need you. I need you to add extra trauma, and I'm still dealing with the stuff on the back end.
Right, no.
What? It defeats the purpose. I can do more for me than what you can. Period.
Once I realized who I
And
was,
And be satisfied.
Literally.
I know it's the next spot to go to another.
Real quick.
I can tell you now, in 2021, dick don't keep me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But it could sustain you.
Yeah. It may not keep you, but it can sustain you.
But it don't keep me. Dick don't keep me.
Oh no, because the bishop went talking about I love you. Who you love? Hey Bishop.
I love you, Bishop.
We love you.
We love you, Pastor Martin. We love you so much.
Always and forever.
It would have been nice to have our wonderful shirts on today.
Life is
It's
wonderful.
wonderful with Girlz Trip
So
Radio.
now, what other questions do we have?
What else must we have now?
Somebody said, when are y'all gonna do this again?
When are we going to do it again?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Every Sunday at
This
7.
was the we've been chilling. We've been COVID style for a while. So we're back. So we decided to do our day through here. And
Y'all been asking for us, so we did.
We back, and I miss my sister
We're
so
missing
much.
We're missing Liv.
She'll be
It
back
was-
next
Mia
week.
has COVID. We praying for me and her husband.
Get well.
It's got COVID. I ain't able to say.
Oh, no, COVID is real. We need to let y'all know. One of our co-hosts had COVID. That's why she's not here. But she's getting better.
Look, trust, I had it. So I definitely
And I had it.
know
I
it's
did
real.
know this time, so it's real.
Yeah, it's
And it's
definitely
still
real.
real because she has it now.
Don't take it.
Don't take it lightly. But we all been tested and we're all negative, so that's why we're
And they
on
get my second Pfizer shot on the 25th, so we're good.
So every Sunday we'll be
Aaron, 7 o'clock, radiofire.com.
But he'll
Oh, who
repost
said what husband? Look who said what husband? Tamia.
Shady.
Don't be nasty.
That's why I see that.
Once again, this is Girlz Trip Radio.
Yes.
We miss and love you guys.
We
know
love you
y'all
so
love
much.
us too.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
And you can follow me on My Skin Has a Story. You can also follow the page Girlz Trip Radio. How can they reach you, Danica?
I'm a boss. Boo.
Yes,
Yes, she is.
yes. Go ahead.
His stallion on Instagram.
His
Yes.
Yes.
And this is Kristen Day, your girl next door.
Yes.
So we close out, guys. Love y'all for tuning in.
Thank you so much. See you next week.
Yeah.
See you on next Saturday.